Hello everyone, welcome to the Medic World Study with Dr. Mahi. Today we will discuss IPCs versus BNS. So let's start. First of all, IPC is replaced by BNS, that is Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita. CRPC is replaced by BNSS, that is Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. And IEA is replaced by Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. Sakshya means evidence. So, Indian Evidence Act is replaced by Sakshya Adhiniyam, Indian Penal Code is replaced by Nyay Sanhita, and CRPC is replaced by Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. Okay, now let's discuss the sections one by one. First of all, there were 511 sections in IPC and there are 358 sections in BNS. So we will learn it by comparing the previous one with the current one. So let's start. First of all, we remembered a mnemonic called ILD, that is 44, 45 and 46. These were the definitions of injury, life and death in IPC. So injury definition was in the 44th section of IPC. Through this mnemonic we learned. Now in BNS we have kept all the definitions in section 2. Section 2 covers all the definitions. Now the 14th part of section 2 contains the definition of injury. How do we learn it? 14th. 14th have 4 in it, and in the previous one also 44 was the definition of injury. So by correlation we can learn it. Okay. Now let's move towards other sections. First of all, 84. We all have remembered that 84 was McNaughton's rule in IPC. What is McNaughton's rule? If a person is of unsound mind or he or she is not able to understand the crime, then he or she is not responsible or liable for performing that criminal act. So, in BNS, 84 is replaced by 22. We have to learn it. 84 is equals to 22. Now, if we remember this, we can correlate other sections by this only. Okay. 82, we remembered the mnemonic I ate 2 mangoes and children below 7 years of age, they like mangoes. So any children performing any of the crime below 7 years of age is not liable or responsible for that criminal act. So 82, 84 we all know, 22, 84 is equals to 22. So minus 2 is 82. So 22 minus 2 is 20. We can learn it by this. 83 we know, above 7 years and below 12 years. The liability depends on the maturity of the mind of the child. So it is 84 minus 1, 22 minus 1, 21. Okay, done. Now 90. 90 was the null consent. Means if consent is given under any fear or misconception, then the consent is not valid. We can learn it by 84 plus 6, 22 plus 6, 28. Okay. Now 92. 92 was nahi do fir bhi chalega. Means in emergency situations, we don't need any consent. For the good faith, for benefit of a person or patient, we can do any procedure without any consent for emergency purpose. Now, how can we learn it? 84, we know 84 is equals to 22. 84 plus 8, 22 plus 8, 30. Okay, now done. Let's move towards the other slide. 375, we all know, is the definition of rape. And in BNS, it is replaced by 63. We have to learn it. Now, 375 was definition of rape. 376, 1 and 2 was punishment for rape. So, 375 plus 1, 376. 363 plus 1, 64, the punishment for rape. Now, the 376 A, B, C, D, and E. How we have learned it? A means affected for lifetime, persistent vegetative state, or causing death of the person. Okay. B was BV. B stands for BV, means wife, sexual intercourse by the husband by wife with his wife during separation, बिछड़े हुए बीवी के साथ rape. Okay. And C is custody. Custody means any person in authority. If he is committing the rape, then it is under 376C. And D stands for Dawn, and Dawn means gang rape. Okay. 376E, E is for expert. Expert means repeat offenders. Okay. How do we learn it? First of all, here we have to know that 65 and 69 is not used. Okay, 65 and 69 is not used. Up to 63, 64 we have done. Now 66, 67, 68, 69 we have not used. So 70 now and 71. Now 72. This was the 2 to 8A, that 2 goes to 8 persons and discloses the identity of the victim. So 2 to 8. 2 goes to 8 person and discloses the identity of the victim. Now 2 is there, na? So here also 2, and which 2? That is 72. We have completed it. Now next. 354. 354 was indecent assault. 4 was foul means indecent assault. So how do we learn it? 4, 4. Okay. And 74. Now 354 A, B, C, D. How do we learn? A is harassment. B is बिना कपड़ों के, means force a woman to disrobe. Okay. C means to see, देखना. देखना is voyeurism. Okay. D is Dawn. Dawn, what does he or she do? Stalking. Okay. How do we learn it? 74 done. 75, 76, 77, 78. Okay. Now 354B was dowry death. We all learned B stands for bride, and 304, 300 was murder. So in that sequence only, 304B was dowry death. In BNS, it is 80. How do we learn? D is fourth alphabet. D is fourth alphabet. 4 plus 4, 8. 8, 0. 80. 0 means null, death. So dowry death is 80. Now, here we have to learn one more number. That is 314 is equals to 90. 314, what was that in the IPC? That 4 means foul act, means death of mother during a criminal abortion, death of mother, death caused by the act done with intent to miscarriage. Okay, death of mother. It is equals to 90 in BNS. 0 means death, so 90 in BNS. Now, 313 means without consent. Means mother is thinking we are 333, but without consent, miscarriage is causing miscarriage. So 314 minus 1 and 90 minus 1, 89. 312 means with consent, miscarriage, criminal abortion. Minus 2, 88. 317 means 7 means heaven, means we have abandoned the child for heaven. Okay, is 317, and 317 is 314 plus 3, 90 plus 3, 93. 318 means concealment of the birth. Okay, so how 314 plus 4 plus 4, 94. Done. Now next, murder sections. 299 was culpable homicide in IPC, and in BNS it is 100. 0 means death. Okay, 100. How do we learn? Homicide. HO. H is here is 1 and 1 0. So 100 is culpable homicide. 300 was murder in IPC, and 299 plus 1, 100 plus 1, 101. Now 302 was punishment for murder, and here 103 is the punishment for murder. 300 plus 2, 101 plus 2, 103. Okay, then 304A was A for apron. So any doctor causing criminal negligence due to which death occurs. So it is 106 in BNS. How do we learn it? 6 means we have to fix. Doctor has to fix the condition because it is a serious condition, means criminal negligence by the doctor. Now next, 319 was hurt in IPC. In BNS, it is 114. 14 we all learned na, it is injury. And hurt is 114, means 1 to 1 injury is hurt. So it is 114 in BNS. Now, how do we learn the BNS sections for heart related sections? So 114 is hurt. 115 is voluntarily causing hurt. 116 is grievous hurt. 117 is voluntary causing grievous hurt. Okay. Now 118. 118 is voluntary causing hurt or grievous hurt with dangerous weapon. Okay. 114 is hurt. 115 is voluntarily causing hurt. 116 grievous hurt. 117 voluntarily causing grievous hurt. 118 is voluntarily causing hurt or grievous hurt by dangerous weapon or means. And 124. How do we learn it? 4. How do we write 4 in Roman? IV. Read it like this. VI. VI vitriolage is acid attack. How anyone do acid attack? I throw acid. Okay. So I for 1, P for 2 and 4 is vitriolage. So 1 to 4 is acid attack. Done. Now one more point, that grievous hurt is, in the previous one there was 20 days, but now 15 days of impairment is defined as grievous hurt in the new sections. Now next, 191 was perjury, that is given false evidence in IPC. In BNS it is 227. 22 we all know. What is in BNS? 22 is equals to 84, that is McNaughton's rule, means unsound person. Unsound person 227. Any unsound person giving false evidence is 227 is giving false evidence. Now 193 was paying the fee for perjury. Now 9 is paying the fine for perjury. We learn it like this now. Okay. 227 is giving false evidence. 229 is giving fine for punishment for false evidence. 197 was issuing false certificate. How do we learn it in BNS? Plus 37. Here also 201 was causing disappearance, means 2012 is hiding, 2 is the notorious person and he is hiding the evidence. Okay, so 201 plus 37 gives 238 in BNS. 197 plus 37 gives 234. Now next. Now CRPCs. 174 was police inquest. In BNS it is 194. 4 is there, constant. 176 was magistrate inquest. In BNSS it is 196. 6 is constant, 19. Now 53. 53 was medical examination of sexual assault accused. Okay. Now it is decreased by 1, that is 52. 164 was medical examination of sexual assault victim. And 184. 4 is constant and 18 is there. So 184. We have to learn it. Okay. Now, BSA, that is Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam, one of the important sections from BSA is section 61, that is admissibility of electronic evidence. Electronic evidence shall have the same legal effect as the paper record. How do we learn it? iPhone 661. iPhone 6. Since iPhone 6 came, iPhone is a reliable option for any electronic evidence. So it is section 61. Thank you so much.